Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the 1957 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham video, where we're going to build this model kit from Atlantis. It's a 1/25th scale model car kit, and I gotta admit, I painted the floor this weekend, and it actually isn't as bad as I thought it would look. I did not like the look of the sculpt on the, or the texture anyway, that they did for the flooring, but I bought the flock, and I've seen other modelers on YouTube actually do flocking for their floors, and I've never built a model car or anything like that with flocking, so I thought I'd try it tonight. So anyways, we got the floor painted, and sorry about the shadows. My camera setup is really primitive, as you can see in most of my videos so far. But the way we're going to do it is I got the flocking material, which is right here. I've showcased that after it arrived. And I've seen people on YouTube just use regular Elmer's glue. So we're going to try that method. When I bought this flocking, they had their own adhesive, and I don't know, maybe I should have got it, but every time I've seen people do flocking with Elmer's glue, it always works out and looks halfway decent, so thought we'd try it. So anyways, getting started here, I got the floor on a piece of paper so that any excess flock that doesn't adhere to the glue and the floor, we can save it for next time. So it'll go for the next model. Recycling, as they say. Anyways, let's try this and see what happens. It could turn out great. It might not turn out great at all, but we'll see what happens. That's the whole point of these videos, is try new things that interest you and have fun with it. I just wanted to point out and note, I complained about the flash and I complained about the texture on the flooring, but, oh, here we go. Let's get it on camera for everybody. But the copyright is 1957. So, if that'll focus in there. If this tool, as they call it in the plastics industry, is correct, that's an old tool. So I know I mentioned something about the flash. That it really doesn't have a lot of flash for a kit that old. A tool that old, I should say. But anyways, let's go ahead and apply some of this Elmer's on all the part we want. Let's try that. Just kind of go off there and paint it on a bit. We can always add more glue. And you'll have to forgive me. I'm kind of new to this YouTube thing, so I might not always get it right in the camera angle like I'd like to. It's a learning process, just like anything else. Like I said, we're here to have fun and experiment and try stuff, and we're gonna need a little more glue, it looks like, for this side, and then we'll move over to the next side. And I'm trying only to get the glue on the parts that these little things here are going to hold our front seat on, and I believe our rear seat's going to go back here. But let's might be enough. Go off to this side here. And I want to try not to plug them holes. Saki's learning with you guys tonight. I've never flocked anything before. Never flocked a model car floor before. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I'm staying on camera here. I kind of paying attention to the model and not so much my camera angle. It'd be a shame for this to turn out really well and then it'd all be off camera. How great would that be? Alright, let's add a little bit more here. Here and here. I'm trying to do it as even as possible because I don't know how clumpy it's going to look in the end. Hopefully it doesn't look like really good in some spots and be like big old clumps in another spot. If it does, I'm sure we can always fix it, but I'm kind of one of them people that like to try to get it right the first time, but it's not like you really have to. This is a hobby, it's for fun. This is to please you. Excuse me. And then also, they show it off to other people and they can enjoy it as well. But the main thing I want to get across is that make it the way you want it to be. You know what I mean? If you're satisfied with it, that's all that matters. Okay, so let's get this brush out of the way. And we kind of got an even, pretty much coat. Might not be the most even. But I think all the textured spots, hopefully... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna... Just to be safe, I don't know. I didn't... That's one of the mistakes I made. I didn't dry fit the seat to make sure that everything was gonna be... And it doesn't have to be perfect. But I want to make it the way I want it, so. Anyways, we got our glue on. And now we will take the flocking material. I'm just gonna just grab in there. Just kind of sprinkle it evenly across the whole surface. Yeah, I'm actually impressed. I don't think I'm wasting too much. Like I said, that's the reason why we're using this piece of paper underneath, so that anything that doesn't stick to the model, we can just pour right back into the bag. Reuse it. Because I got a 57 Corvette, as you've seen in previous videos. I also have the Supernatural 67 Impala that we're going to make. I think it has a black floor. We'll see. I'm kind of laying it on thick because I want good coverage, and like I said, we can... Oh my gosh, that's a big old fuzzy mess right there. Like I said, it's the first time I've done this, so... It could end up great, it could end up looking horrible, but... As long as we're having fun, that's the main thing. I didn't press record, did I? Darn it. Well, we'll see. No, I don't think I pressed record. Whoops.